Judge Wilson, I just want to ask you a precise question. Was there ever a case that you were presiding over where you had a family member economically benefit from the notoriety of the case?
No, never.
You sure you don't want to take some more time on that? Think about it?
I don't need more time. I know that for a fact.
Well, I mean, if that had ever arisen, would you have allowed a family member to make money off the notoriety of a case?
I would have recused myself from the case.
Huh. Well, it's just interesting because we had Attorney General Garland who was, spent a good amount of time on the bench, and I asked him the same question, and, he said that he wouldn't answer it because it was obviously a reference to what had gone on in New York. I mean, I thought he might could have answered it, but, I mean, when you look at what happened in New York, does it concern you that the judge in that case seemed to have a family member who was economically leveraging the notoriety of the case?
It greatly concerned me, but not so much from the perspective of the ethical violation that would be apparent, because that judge did get an ethical opinion from the Judicial Ethics Committee in New York that exonerated him from any wrongdoing in listening to the case when his daughter was benefiting. What I was concerned about was the appearance of impropriety. When I sat on the bench, sometimes I would get a report from probation or some other organization, and they would hand it to me in an envelope. And I made certain to open up that envelope and show everybody that it was a report that I was looking at, because I didn't want there to be the appearance of impropriety that I'm receiving an envelope from someone in the courtroom. The concept is the same here. You're presiding over a case where your daughter is benefiting and where you've made political contributions in small amounts, but it's irrelevant, the amount. But you've made contributions to the political opponent of the defendant before you. These are the very essence of the appearance of impropriety, and I feel strongly that Judge Merchan should have recused himself on that basis.
Just simple as can be, Mr. Chairman. Straightforward answer to a straightforward question. I wish we could have gotten that from the Attorney General. I yield back.